I just wanted to get, I'm also joined at this stage by Shashi Tharoor. Mr. Tharoor, the point that's been mentioned, for example, by Rahul Gandhi, the point that's been mentioned is that, look, there is a problem as far as this budget is concerned, that not enough has been done as far as employment is concerned, not enough has been done in terms of equality is concerned. But then there's the parallel, the opposite vision, I should say, which Ashwini Vaishnaw, for example, was trying to talk about, saying that, look, these are the various schemes which we have had. We have had tap water provided to so many homes. There have been so many toilets which have been provided. We have this massive capex program, and therefore that will result in employment. Look at the entire digitization strategy going forward. Look at the future of that. That brings so many more people into the economy. So when the Congress party criticizes this budget, are you just doing it for a political standpoint? I mean, what are you basing it on?
Vishnu, the fact is some of these things have been happening for the last couple of years. CapEx has gone up every year for the last 3 years. Digitization has been in progress since before the COVID pandemic, since demonetization it's been talked about. And yet, unfortunately, it's made no dent in our unemployment figures. We have record levels of unemployment. And what is more alarming for anyone, I'm sure Ashwini Vaishnaw would agree with me, is the extraordinary level of youth unemployment. Those between 15 to 29 years of age are now at 16% unemployment in our country amongst those looking for work. And in my state of Kerala, it's 40%. And really does worry me when young people don't find work, because they can also constitute a bigger sort of danger to society if we can't absorb their productive energies. On top of that, we've got exactly this, the very things the government is talking about with pride are potential problems. CapEx, it's been pointed out by Mr. Chidambaram in his press conference today that the government didn't spend 22,000 crores of their CapEx money last year. Can they now add another 2.5 lakh crores and spend it? It remains to be seen. The government has a record in the last 8 years of announcing targets it fails to fulfill. And we're going to have to see if they can actually not just draw a goal, but kick the ball into it. And that remains to be seen as well. The other concern that many of us have, you didn't ask it specifically, but it's worth mentioning, is where the priorities are. I'm glad that Ashwini Vaishnaw's railways have got the money they've got. I'm glad that we've seen significant increases in infrastructure spending. But what's been cut? You've seen a massive cut in women and child development. You've seen a cut in integrated child development. You're seeing a cut in the Ministry of Minority Affairs. You're seeing a cut in the Ministry of Labour Affairs. And most shocking of all, you're seeing a record low figure for Manrega, which has been slashed to 60,000 crores. Now, Manrega is a demand-driven project. The demand has gone up 21% since before the pandemic. And last year, the finance minister actually came back to Parliament to ask for supplementary demands because the much higher sum that they had raised in last year's budget did not prove enough to meet the demand.
Right.
Now, when they've actually had to raise the money